Welcome back to another video here on the second channel. We have new tweets for the new villages which we may be seeing in the next snapshot, as well as some texture changes as well. So Lady Agnes is here saying working on the Taiga Villages. If we open up this image, you can see there's a really nice and humble hut made out of the spruce wood from the same biome, and I don't think there's anything else too much to read into with this image right here. So we've got another tweet from Lady Agnes with no text, and if we make this image larger, you'll see quite a lot going on here. We've got these little farms. Notice how there's spruce trapdoors on the side of them, and also these cobblestone pillars with torches on them. You can see a little bit of theming coming together here. This looks interesting. This looks like a stone cutter building that isn't a full building, as it just looks like a bunch of logs on their side and some cobblestone walls underneath it, and then there's another structure that's a lot taller, obviously. So really liking the look of what they're doing here in the Taiga village, and hopefully we'll see that in the next snapshot, which is the day after tomorrow on Wednesday. Anyway, one more tweet from Jasper saying some small changes, but this will be the last one of the year. Hope you like it. So they've released version 3.3 texture pack, and I have a world open with that running. On our hotbar, you'll see that the horse armor icons have changed, and supposedly boats have new textures as well. We'll check that out in a second. First of all, we've got some supposed texture changes right here. This is a rough list that was sent to me. Glowstone has definitely changed. It looks a lot brighter and nicer. At this point, though, with most of the textures, I'm pretty happy with where they've gone, and I think that many of these are ready to settle down and just be part of the game. So the smooth sandstone right here is new. It looks much nicer on a larger scale when it gets repeated, and I believe the rest of the sandstone stayed the same. There was some suspected changes to the mineral blocks, but these really look the same to me. Same for bricks and nether bricks, supposedly some changes there. The hay bales, I'm pretty sure these ones have changed, and I like how it looks. Bedrock has changed, and I think it looks awful. The bedrock texture is just terrible, and I really think they should take the opportunity to give it something a little bit more interesting, because it just looks funky and weird, and I'm not a fan of it. The glass has changed as well. As you can see, the pixels in the corners are slightly different. It's looking pretty good. Again, at this point, you know, pretty settled with this one, or the previous one would be fine. And cobblestone, I believe, has changed once again. Over here we have planks and logs, which have changed, and again, I'm just happy with whatever they settle on now. It feels like all the bad textures have pretty much been weaned out, and we're left with some really good alternatives right here. Anyway, the boats. Is it a massive difference? Yes, it is. Also, is the underside of the boat going to be important? I have something on my clipboard, actually. No, that's not it. That's the image that we saw a moment ago for the video. Well, I was trying to be all prepared and ready to do this, but apparently I'm not. So there is now a barrier block behind me. It would help if I could see that. There we go. Let's make a little platform here. Put the boat on it. There we go. Now we can see the underside texture, because it used to be a little bit mossy on the underside. That's actually gone. The bottom side being mossy is no longer a thing. I really think that should be kept in, because it's such a nice little detail that makes sense. You know, if you were building a structure that went out of water and it was made of cobble, you'd be tempted to use that mossy cobble down by the water, right? And the boats don't have that anymore. Anyway, those are a bunch of new textures. Maybe I missed some. Maybe some of the ones I said changed actually hadn't. I don't really have any concrete information to go on, just people helping me out with some suggestions of what they think had changed. So that's it from me this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.